Welcome to Prep for 3.2. In this lesson, we're going to look at some expressions and make sure we can evaluate expressions, functions, equations. So if I have this expression, I want to be able to plug in 4 for x, 2 for y, and then use order of operations to find my final answer. So exponents first, and then multiply them separately. So 9 times 256, 3 times 4, and then subtract those two answers. So I'm going to be given different scenarios, different formulas, and what I'm doing is plugging the numbers I'm given into the formula. So I have to use the words around the numbers to tell me what to plug them in for. So here radius is 9, so that means r equals 9. Height is 8, so I'm plugging in 8 for h. Remember that pi symbol? We want to use the pi button on our calculators. Don't round to 3.14. So after I plug in the 9 and the 8, I get volume equals pi times 9 squared times 8. And then I round to 1 decimal place. Next we have surface area. So again, L equals 8. Width is W, so 4, height is H, so 6, and then plug those three numbers into my formula for surface area of an open top box. And I just caught that I made a mistake. I'd have too many 2's. So you're actually going to get a different answer for number 3. Let's see, diameter. Our formula doesn't have D for diameter. It has radius r. So we have to cut the diameter in half to find r first, and then plug in 12 for r. And then use our calculator. Radius is 10, so r is 10. Height, right, so same steps. 6, same as before, we're plugging in numbers, but this time we might be solving for variables after we plug in. Okay, so when y is 1 is going to be 4x minus 5, and then I use my algebra to figure out what x is going to be. And now we're going to keep going with that, and this time look at an expression for total average credit card debt after so many years, T years, after 1995. So we want to figure out how many years after 1995 is 2008. So we're going to subtract those 2 years. And that's what I would plug in for T. So T is going to be 13. So I'd have 397 times 13, and then I'd add the 5, 7, 20.